Hello everybody, how are you? I am in my craft. I've slept all day. I've had a horrible headache all day, but I'm in my craft room and I was just kind of working on this glue book, and I thought I'll just turn the camera on, go live. Maybe somebody else is needing a quiet day. I looked, there's not anybody really on except sales, and I am not spending money right now, so I thought I'd pop on, say hello, and kind of work in the craft book here. Or this is the scrapbook, use it up book that I'm working on, or not really working on, but using. I had this piece of vellum, so I'm putting it on here. I don't know how much talking I'll do. Just kind of. Heck, maybe I'll just leave that. Maybe I'll just leave that on there like that. Why not? I think I'm going to. I'm gonna just let that on there. Yeah, I can't believe I looked at the time. I can't believe what time it is, to be honest with you. Beth will be coming on shortly, but I thought I would, since I'm sitting in here, right? Since I'm sitting in here, I cut up this book yesterday, and I did not want to throw these images away. So there's this little boy and this little girl. So let's find a spot in here for them. Could just put them in there like that. Doesn't hurt anything. Let's do that. Just trim it down here. I worked with some hot glue, and it looks like it got all my good scissors. That's not good. That's not good. Gosh, diggity dog. I wonder how I can get that off there without this hurting the. Maybe. There you go. All right. Hope everybody's having a better Saturday than I have had. I got up early too this morning thinking, oh, I'll do some streaming, hang out with the crafters, the creators. I went and I made myself coffee, and while the coffee was brewing, I started seeing spots. And I said, uh-oh, here comes a migraine. And that was the end of that. That was the end of that. I know it has to do with this. I know it has to do with the change in weather. It's all gloomy. One day we're at 80 degrees. One day we're at 60 degrees. One day we're at 80 degrees. It's not good for my head. It's probably not good for anybody. Glue this. Some glue on here. Give her a home. Give you a home with Buffalo's room. And then she'll give some stability to these pages that I glued in there too. There we go. All right. I just love this. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. that. That's a note. This little piece here. Isn't this just lovely, all these? Lovely. There, look at that. That works. Oh, any more pieces laying around? These pieces. This this little tiny piece. Let's glue it in here. Let's make it a home. Okay. Anything else? Anything else laying here on my table that I wanted to add to the book? Here's a little tiny flower that I made that I know won't end up anywhere, so let's glue it in here. Made that out of felt. Oh, the birds are singing. They're confused too on what the heck's going on with this weather. Oh, that's all green. Not that it really matters. It's a fun little book. Just a fun little scrapbook. I don't know what's wrong with my head. It just hurts. Simple as that. Okay, that's good. That was something I didn't want just sitting on my desk. And these two I have sitting in here. I don't know if that's definitely just trash, but I have a circle. Let's find a fun place for it. Put it right there. Hi, Chris. Chris, are you still selling over on the channel with what's her name? Okay, you don't have to message me here if it's uncomfortable, if that's a weird question. I'm not thinking either. My head is hurting, so I'm not thinking real straight. So I might have not be thinking what's going on. Oh yeah, that's right. I have this little guy I want to stick in here. I have this little guy that needs a home. And if you haven't really watched, this is just it's pretty much a glue book, but it's, as you can see, I cut pages out at different, different ways and such to give it some place to put paper in. And the goal is when you're done crafting for the day, you put all of your scraps into this book. I'm not really been real good at that. But I have been putting them in one specific place. Now my bigger scraps I'm going to continue keeping. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's where I was thinking. And so yeah, I think that then clears up my desk. So this little book, this is how many scraps, guys, that we keep and we put somewhere. And this is just like a week's worth of stuff. I think I just started this a week ago. But this is good. It's really making me clean up my desk and not just have stuff piled up, because I was really bad about that. Wanting to keep the scraps, but not knowing what or when I'd ever use them. So So yeah, that's what this is all about. So anyways, that's my scrap. That's my used up scrap. Oh, lovely Crafting Lodge. Have you been here before? I have a migraine. I have a headache. But I was sitting here and I thought I'd turn my camera on. If this is your first time here, I'm usually very upbeat. If you've watched any of my other channels or others videos. So yeah, I'm usually more upbeat, and but I'm trying not to overthink things, but I wanted to craft and I thought I'd bring you guys along. That's all. That's what that means. And just don't come on and scream. That's all. Hi, Trish. Hey, Nashwa. Oh, thank you. Everybody can do it. Get your book out. Cut it up. If you didn't see me make it, it truly is just a book. I wouldn't use this old of a book again. I'd use maybe something with a little bit better pages. These pages are real thin, or fragile, I mean. And I wanted to rip each, so that you'd have like jagged edges and such. And I tried that and it didn't really work. But see how you cut them or tear them in different sizes, 2 at a time. So that when you have a page like this, a leftover page that you were crafting with, you can stick them in there and glue it, and then it makes another page. And I've done that. This is a good example because this is 2 little pieces I had here, 1, 2. So I used I stuck it in between the 2 pieces of paper. And then I had found this, so I stuck it on the back, and I've kind of evolved it into a page. Same thing with this one. I had this piece that it didn't turn out with what I was trying to make it look like. So it would have been trash, or I would have kept it thinking, oh, I'll use it someday. But I ended up sticking it in here, and then this was, and I actually just stuck this on today, helping it make a page. So, yeah, and on this page, I cut circles out, and I had this piece of vellum today. I stuck that in just a minute under it to go, but I put all kinds of, but I stuck circles, cut 2, I cut the page. And then this is a sewn in book. So what I went to the center of that's what happens when you have a headache. The center of the signature, and I pulled a folio. I was able to pull a folio out, and there was 5 signatures in this book, and I just went and I took out 1 folio from each, and that's all I took out. It might not have been enough because, as you can see, it's already kind of getting puffy, but that's good. Let's see. Oh, that's right, Jacqueline. The low. Well, I met there's another Jacqueline. She spells her name differently, and I found she goes by Jess. So I had to come up with a little messy way of remembering her name too. I gotcha. Oh, you guys want to see what came in the mail? I got a little bit of a haul here. Some really cool, got some really cool stamps. This is actually from 2 different sellers, but I got this guy. I thought this was really a cool stamp. It's a Stampers Anonymous. I've not seen it. I'm sure lots of people have seen it before, but I've never seen that one. So I got that. I got an old shoe. Everybody needs an old shoe. That's an oldie. Wow. That's from 1999. It is an old shoe. This is from, I have to take my glasses off, Stupendous. They must not, oh, maybe over here. I love this though. Life is art. Paint your dreams. Sing your songs. Enjoy the dance. Love that. Love that. Got this old shoe. Who's he? That's a 2000 old shoe. And I got, how old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? How old? There we go. Put my glasses back on, see. Hi, Beth. Oh, I slept all day with a migraine, and I came in my craft room and I started to like glue stuff, and I thought, well, I'll just go live. I'll go live for a little bit, do a short video. I know you're coming on here shortly, right? That is right. I hope so. I got this lady. I thought she was pretty. This little stamp says, never give up. Great things take time. And then there's a lady in here. She's on the back. Oh, there you go. You can see her. But I mainly got it because of this stamp that says, success is loving life and daring to live it. Isn't that great? Love it. Love it. Then I got these. I'm doing a little bit of what I found here. Hi, Little Red. I don't know, Beth. I'm kind of in a blue mood. I can try. I can try. Believe in magic, dream in color, live in wonder. Oh. Oh, that's neat. And then I've been wanting one of these, so I don't have to get my sewing machine out. And then I just thought these came with it, so it was like a grouping she sold. Oh, I'm not even on camera. You know, that's how you know I'm not. I have some coffee. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping. Well, I got up early this morning, about 9, and I made myself some coffee, some Nespresso. And when it was brewing, I started to see the spots, and I was like, oh no, here comes migraine. So I took my coffee into the bedroom, and I fell asleep like that. Woke up at 1 and grabbed my coffee because I didn't realize it was that long. Ball of yarn. This one? I don't know. Maybe. I didn't realize it was, you know, I'd been sleeping that long. My coffee was cold. So I got up and I used the bathroom. I laid back down. I watched some YouTube. And I decided to get up. I got in this. Then, you know, to having to hold, I think, and nothing better than this day or whatever. But I thought if these stamp actually in these shadows, like it's showing, I'm in love. I can't wait. You can see the grooves in this. I can see the grooves in that. So it might do what it's showing. You know, so I really didn't. I think I got it for like $2 or something. I like this lady that I buy from. She's very, very reasonable. And I got this cool big bubble wrap. She had it in here. So you can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. So yeah. Oh, I could show. I know what else. I can show you what I did. I did work on. I worked on a page for my. Like I said, this was two orders. I think. Oh yeah, I think all of these stamps were from one person, and then the rest was from that lady. But this is from my childhood. Remember Child Crafts? I did not do this. I would never, ever tear up a book. I had these when I was a kid. I had the whole set of these. And it's so funny. I can remember my mother telling me about 10 years ago she couldn't sell them. She had a heck of a time. She couldn't, nobody was interested in them. And now it's so funny that I'm crafting and everybody wants these to craft with. But I bought this. She tore them all apart, and you get like different pages from all the different books and such within one of the books. And I got that from Aaron Klossner. And so I made this yesterday. I found a page that I actually kind of remembered going through the books. If you don't mind a quiet, lonely, dopey woman on your stream, I'll come on and we can hang out together, Beth. But yeah, so I made that. So this is the childhood. This is the childhood page. I made sure the childcraft was on there, and she included some of the cover pages. So, oh, and I made this one too. This was fingerprints. Made this with did this with you. I did the paper with Beth and Joe, and so I just I then took the paper. I made it into. That's right. I kind of made that on your channel on Thursday. So that's fingerprints. I used my finger on, this is like a vellum actually. And then I cut out the flowers in there. We can both challenge our headaches to a duel. Trish got her napping. Oh, go eat, Red. You only, what time do you come on? You come on at 5, right? 30 minutes, Beth? Is that right? So my book is coming together. This one's a Usador. This turned out so good, guys. You all helped me with that. It turned out so good, and all I did was put some glue on that, stuck it through the hole, put some glue on it. I don't know why my I'm so used to where I put my things to show you guys. I don't know what's up with my camera. It's in a weird spot. And if you've been with me, you've seen this one. Yeah, this is a 2022 scavenger hunt with Janet Young. And this was watercolor. I made a watercolor. And I stuck it in there. Because I'm fancy like that. Jen! Hey, Jen! Oh, we're all just not feeling good. Well, good. Yes. Well, this is the place then. I'm quiet today. Oh, I love pulled pork. And that's actually what Shannon and I had for our wedding. My mother, for a couple weeks prior to the wedding, she would put it in the crock pot. She'd put, what is it, a pork butt, I think is what you use, in the crock pot. And she would then cook it up, and she would shred it, and then she'd freeze it. And I don't even know how many pounds. We didn't have that big of a wedding. We had our wedding, but was just Shannon and I, and then my son and the little boy she considers a son, and then my sister and her war buddy. And so that's it. That was standing up there with us. And then at the ceremony, it was just immediate family. But our the reception still wasn't that big. I invited, my whole family. We invited her family. She even had some family come up from South Carolina, I think it was, which was so awesome. And an aunt from California came over, which was so awesome. So she had some people there, and a distant family that she hadn't seen in a long time. Anyways, the point is the pork butter, the pulled pork or whatever it is, my mother made, and my grandmother. We're from Pittsburgh, and you always, your family makes your food, at your wedding most of the time. And if you don't have it catered, but if you have it catered, you still have a cookie table because, tradition. But, yeah, I gotta quit talking. I'm supposed to be just gluing. Maybe y'all are making me feel better. Oh, so I was trying to say how much, see, the headache. It was, I had 46 family members there, and then And then we probably only had maybe a total of 20 friends show up. And then Shannon probably had about 10 family members. She doesn't have a very big family. 10, 15 maybe family members show up. So that was nice. But if I'm going to come on with Beth, I guess I'll scoot off of here. Maybe I'll grab something to eat that might make my head feel a little better too. I haven't tried to eat, you know, migraines sometimes upset your tummy. But I think I've moved past the main issue of it. If anybody suffers with them, I did biofeedback when I first laid down, and that helps a lot. Out of all of the treatments I've tried since I was 16. Yes. Yeah, the coffee is the caffeine, and yeah. So hot water helps too on my feet or on my hands. So I'll probably run some hot water. I know lots of people run to cold water, but hot seems to pull those because it's that blood pressure rushing to your head. So I'm going to go. I just wanted to stop on. I was gluing a little bit, wanted to take care of all the little trashy that was laying on my table, because that's the whole point of this, right? That's the whole point of this book, is to use up the trash so it's not laying on your table. So thank y'all for stopping in the few minutes I was on. I'm a long streamer. I'm usually on for 3 hours, so 30 minutes is fast. Somebody could come on and watch us at double time in 15 minutes. So have a great day. And if I don't see you over at Beth's, I'll see you tomorrow. Probably see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Keep spreading love, guys. Bye.